wanted the Ziggs, you know. Vayne.
Yes!
What?
I don't know what's happening and I love it!
So I think what's happening here is we've gone through most of the draft, but the last thing was the Ziggs denial, which I think BDS wanted
More
Evie should
wave clear on both sides. Evie, wave now crashing. Still Renekton level 6, it's still big, but Adam's just going to be able to ult flash out to safety. He's ticking, he's burning, but it's first blood coming through. Nuke jumping in. Boots coming out for the Darius. This is devastating in the early game. The only good news for Team Heretics is they do get that play in mid lane.
Gold is the problem because of this top side, but there's a static shift for Crowny, so he can clear waves faster and the flag is clearing.
Yeah,
waves.
I was really hoping that would mean that they'd fight more, but now dash in. Ulti coming out. Adam, a very squishy boy. Those boots aren't doing a whole hell of a lot. Quick kill on the top side. Patience in the setup from Team Heretics finally pays off, but Nuke now free to get aggressive in the mid lane, getting hooked. Not quite under tower, but big damage now coming in. VTO can look to follow up here. Ults in, finds the isolated target. Nuke flashing out to safety, gets into the brush for a brief moment, but it's not enough. VTO getting a kill back. They had the tools necessary to take it, just had to be more aggressive on pulling the trigger, but with no bot push, I guess they didn't feel comfortable going for it, and that means lower and lower. It seems like they're happy to handshake on that one. And this has not been about player versus player. It's about deleting the waves, pushing,
but you can only go forwards. You Gale Force can't go backwards.
More Renekton standing in brushes. Surprise, here comes Evie, and initial condemn coming out. Crowning now invisible for a brief moment. Adam coming over the wall, but Crowning just gonna get deleted. No, Gale Force out, no, Flacken says not today!
Users are the highest CS.
Whoa. Stunned. Adam once again has to run away from the duo. The Bash Bros here on the bottom side. He's just desperately trying to walk. He does not have any resources left.
It's like Flacken joined the fight with an emote.
Fight the mid lane though. A lot of damage going down on the Mercy. Mercy just gonna get immediately popped. TP on the back of this one. Evie now coming in, but there's not really a lot to be had here. Crowning's gonna shred through him. Yanko's now coming down as well. The Renekton, how much damage can he get done? The healing not coming out. Evie in the wrong place at the wrong time. That TP was terrible, and now Nuke looking to keep the fight going. Concussive blows going down. Yankos stopping the play in its track, but Nuke just continuing to poke. Flacken now on the retreat. Big mess of an exchange.
Evie always has his Evie moments, doesn't he, where he TPs in or he flanks or he goes in and dies instantly. And he tried to salvage the fight, but he kind of goes in 1v4 against Sejuani Brown with barely any tenacity, so he is not moving. Yankos, does he see where? Lambrov, sorry. That's like he ate a burger with one bite. He just
3 minutes of gameplay, it doesn't feel too bad. They got a pick on Adam, they got a Drake. They kind of vaguely Christmas-themed words. I don't know where Six Pack came from on the Christmas-themed words, but hey, it got in there. Is now Adam getting collapsed on here. That is a combo, but Kaisa with Flacket just deletes the wave. I think he has to be careful about walking up here.
Yeah, can't really walk up.
Yeah, he's
in the tower.
Yeah, it's a mile back. So
I force Vayne with static shield. Now he doesn't have cleanse, so one Renekton W is gonna sting. But if he has uptime with that red buff, he is gonna shred.
Someone also has to follow up on the Renekton stuff, because there is still a Sejuani and a Braum standing in front of that Vayne.
There's also a lot of poke too.
Crowning in the wrong spot! Now the knockback coming through. Beautiful ult from Shio to stop Yankos from falling up. Rob going right back over the wall. So many resources burned. Crowning holds on to Flash, and Nuke just pushing in the meantime.
Yeah, but match.
So is VTO.
Yeah, tower is a pretty steal it here, Shio. They're not really threatening him. He's just kind of standing there, watching them do it.
Over the wall, Evie looks like they want to start the fight off. That's ulti down. Not sure if that was an intentional to go into the next, but now the fight's now breaking out. The Ziggs ult does big damage to the backside. VTO untouched. They're just shredding BDS. They make it look easy. VTO an absolute mad land to the backside. Look at that Kaisa damage coming through. McCrowny versus the world. He's trying to make it happen. He just doesn't have the space to work. A shutdown. The sustained damage of an 80 carry coming in from this Kaisa, as well as a ton of burst. On top of all the bolts with even more poke. Ziggs, Qs, Kaisa Ws, everything's just flying at them, and BDS lack that full trigger engage if it's not Sejuani. And now they're trying to pull the trigger. That's not going to be
Darius hook.
Darius hook and Crowny's ultimate, crucially.
Yeah, that's going to sting, especially when they have a mid-wave. So what's going to happen here is Heretics will get bot inhib, and they'll run mid. Shio has the ultimate. That's what he's threatening here, but there's nothing to threat. It's kind of an empty threat. There's no Vayne ult. Just going to have to give.
No. But for Heretics, promising start in the game thus far, navigating some of those more difficult situations in the early lane pretty well, and the creativity, using the Ziggs Kaisa as a double flex.
So quick news about the record. The record of CS in 25 minutes is roughly 360 because of the funnel meta, you remember?
Oh, the funnel meta.
So we're never going to break that.
But he's at 312 and 27.
Yeah, we're never going to break the funnel meta.
Shout out, he's just VTOing it right now. On to Crowny, now they can just walk in.
Yeah, that's triple inhib. That's nail in the coffin. That's game.
98 HP. You know, VTO had to stop himself. He wanted to go in so bad, just burn that Acathian Rain, take Crowny out of the equation, but knows that he's more valuable at this stage. Damage on the Nuke is huge as well.
BDS can't find a way
Or
in.
CC, it's a 2-second cooldown. Here comes another Kaisa W. Boop.
Waiting for the wave.
If you don't dodge it, it's gonna keep coming. Oh, this is infuriating for BDS, but Team Heretics, slow, steady, controlled.
There's so many skill shots, man. They're playing dodgeball. The balls.
The knockback coming through. Nuke on the backside, maybe. BD Carrots get something done, but VTO just does too much damage.
This Kaisa is so obnoxious, isn't it? The flex potential.
Boop.
Just playing whack-a-mole.
All right, that one missed. Now it's like a 7-8 second cooldown.
I love how we're just focusing on BTOWs.
It does a lot.
Is he going to shoot another, or is he going to base the TP?
Oh, he wants to shoot another. If he hits it.
He's going to one-shot the wave first, and now he's going to shoot.
Team Heretics, this should be a victory lap. BDS, can they make the hold happen? The wave still coming through. Evie now ulting. Crowny and Nuke looking for an angle. Crowny immediately going to ult. VTO just goes invisible. Big damage now following up. Crowny trying to be the hero. VTO says not today. Forcing him back to the fountain. Goes golden to keep that KDA alive. But Team Heretics taking game one.
Seraphine.
Woo!
Mamma mia.
Wait,
we
is
are
he
cooking.
playing Seraphine? Okay, hold on. We're going to see where these go.
Yeah, it's
we'll
going,
say...
It's going mid for sure, right?
Is it?
No, Flackit is actually a Seraphine
Yes.
player. He mains that. He mains that stuff.
From the era of G2.
Jankos looking for Adam. No dash.
Adam,
knock
push back into the wall, flash into safety just before Evie's able to ult. The ulti going wide. He thought it was a Gragas ult. You can't blame him for that one, Adam. Getting pushed back by Evie now. Going to try to hold on for the cold to try to get a bit more healing. Needs to sidestep Evie's Q3, and he does. Adam holding on for so long. The dash out to safety. He can't make it out of this one. But yes, he can. Oh, no way, Evie. Oh, my goodness. Adam is so...
And why didn't he use it? It's like... That's what people have gathered.
A better option here as we get later into the game.
Every lane's pretty even other than top. As Adam, he could ultimately.
Here we go. Round 2. This time, surely they've got him. It's a stun. The Q, guaranteed. They make it work. There.
Ooh, Evie. Hit him with it.
Evie, can he finally ult? The pushback. Adam immediately ulting there. Nice to get the ult out of the Renekton before any potential fight. Team Heretics now seeing an angle to try to force a fight here in the mid lane. LeBron holding on to ultimate, going right back into the fight. What a turn from LeBron. The confidence to pull the trigger. All of BDS immediately follow up.
4-man Magnet Storm coming out. I think that was a 3-man sleep as well. Evie just TP'd bot and gave up his tower. Adam just thumbs up, saying, great, you TP'd, but your whole team's dead. A little bit late arrival from the top lane from Heretics there means that they're going to lose top tower, they're going to lose Drake, they're going to lose bot tower, and they're going to lose mid tower. That's 4 objectives and 4 kills over to BDS in a span of 30 seconds.
And after that game 1, I wasn't sure.
3 alters from 1 single fight. And they're going to get Drake and get out as well. There's nothing Heretics can do.
They're rich as hell.
Yeah, look at the gold swing all of a sudden. So nothing's going to happen.
Yeah, and soul point for BDS now. And the awkward thing is BDS don't need to overforce or overcommit. You can universes now.
Am I?
No, I am. I'm mixing universes. No, you're nailing it. You got them all. You got the Marvel Cannon right.
Brownie.
Okay, free tier 2. Crowny gonna be not quite free. Ooh. Flashed away from though on that ultimate. That doesn't count as a whiff.
Yeah, it's a bit hard for his team to follow up. Crowny's gonna have to full send, full commit, and he has no summoners. Does Jankos just pull the trigger eventually? He's getting chunked out. That man needs a Warmogs.
Yep.
Can you find that on a Sunday?
Fishing for an angle. The pullback coming through. They need to delete him before he can use his ultimate, and they're going to be able to knock him back and keep him out of the fight. Flacket on the backside, though, to sleep. The ulti coming through from Flacket. Buffer just in time. Keep your eyes on VTO. It's VTO versus the world. Can he do it? No, he's jumping out to safety. Crowny isolated by Abby, but he comes out on top in the 1v1. The shock blast connects. Nuke to the skies. Brings down the hammer on Team Heretics in game 2.
And just like that, I think the game might be over. 30 seconds on Flacket, 40 seconds on VTO. The carries are down, but they don't have a wave in mid. Maybe they're just going to have to settle for 2 inhibitors here. Bit of an annoying spot for BDS because they did have a wave, but it did thin out as they went for that last kill. Not even going to get double inhibitors, just the top inhibitor tower and the mid inhib is going to fall. But look at the summoners on Heretics alive, where Heretics are desperate to fight this dragon.
Adam now going in, clean, engage, kick things off. Black and Ultimate not going to do much of anything. Crowny untouched, everybody untouched. BDS. No surprise to see them dominate a fight with this kind of gold advantage. VTO trying to get 1 back. He will find 1. He will jump over the wall. He will try to make it out of safety, but Crowny will still find the kill. That's 1 very sleepy Flacket. He'll be taken out of the game. A T1 flare to flash out. Back-to-back fights for BDS here to close it out.
Nuke even TP top thinking the fight was won, and then he ran back mid like, oh, maybe it's not 1. Small windows as VTO got 1 in return, but didn't find any more. BDS going to take game 2 here in this best-of-3 series, which means BDS are 1 win away from locking themselves in the season finals.
Impressive stuff, an incredible spring. Okay, winter, and now potentially another incredible split here as their first best-of-3 in summer. They will match up 1-1 against Team Heretics, bringing us to a game 3.
He's not allowed to play any kind of carry. He's just playing this on his own champion, and Aphelios doesn't fill that role. Aphelios is played around. So now they actually have 2 threats in their team, 3 supports. It's a lot more.
Level 2.
Yeah,
level 4 double buff Jankos, only level 3 on Shio. Knockup coming in, Crowny's still getting locked up. They're trying to burn through Mercer's health bar as quick as he can, but a quick flash out to safety. This is terrible for BDS. Here comes VTO. Jankos is going to follow up. That's the mark. Flacca trying to finish the kill. The flash in from VTO and first blood.
Easily first in this play. Oh, VTO.
VTO now in trouble. Shio now following up. Clean combo in the mid lane. VTO's gone.
Nice
BDS
kill.
firing back 1-for-1 here in the early.
They could look for a kill here on the Q.
Walk in. Q isn't going to connect. Goes a little bit wide here. Shield coming down. An extra slow will come through if Nuke doesn't flash safety.
No flash
he does.
Graga.
Time bomb ticking. Graga should just be taken out here, trying to buy time for Shield. Shield now coming in. Shield running for his life. Can they get the kill down? Mercer walking forward to tank. That's 1. Team Heretics coming. Incredibly obnoxious. Such little time to react.
So, very big game here. It's one single best of 1 here to decide whether BDS is going to see.
Heretics can make their circumstances so incredibly favorable before we even get to best of 5s. Right now, Flacca needs to worry about his life on the bottom side as Crowny steps on. Tries to get some damage down the route, trading 1-for-1. That is a damn good deal for Team Heretics. Crowny a bit overconfident on stepping forward there.
Yeah, both any kill. Adam's trading very hard onto Ebby, who has that ultimate, and Jankos is here. Doesn't miss the knockup though.
Flash away from the root. Follow up on the knockup. Not going to burn the ultimate, not going to bust out Daisy. Will use it now.
Can they dive this? I don't know. I think they're trying to get the wave in, but VTO's on the way. Adam has ultimate. Shio's on the way up as well.
Just getting some poke down.
Using
Courtesy
the
of
Daisy
Daisy, waiting for the CC to land. Now Evie can go in. The immediate follow-up, the knock-up into the wall. Maybe a bit overconfident, though. The flashback out to safety. Into the waiting arms of Shio.
Bit too deep. As soon as you go for that knock-up in Jankos, in like real life terms, that's like half an hour.
Yeah, it's not a good look for a first date. BDS, close the deal anyway.
At this point.
Yep.
And that's going to be a big gold swing. So he's going to be about 1.8k gold up on Ebby after this tower falls. And that's it.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Versus what? Poke and a crocodile.
Certainly.
That hook.
Oh, no!
He's trying to hook us. But here we go. Ebby.
Knockback. Shio flashing out safety now. Calling down the horn onto Adam, but pushed back and he can't do anything. He's just going to walk away. They're now dashing in as the follow-up hook there. Adam immediately going to stun Q. Cold to meat coming out. Adam still buying so much time. Dashing out will finally get knocked down. But meanwhile in the mid lane, Crowny's taking another tower.
And bot lane. Look at bot. Nuke's going to get a tier 2 as well. I think he's going to get a full 1 there. So 2 towers full for that play from Heretics. They're going to get a top tier 1 in response, but that chase just got a lot of gold injection from that tower. You can see they finally get this top tower. Third time was charmed. VTO picks it up in a 1v0, and now I think, despite Renekton very tanky, very powerful now, Heretics trying to respond with a mid tower, but VTO's a bit too far away.
Side step on the hook. Back steps in. Mercer finally connects that one. Ornal now coming in, can hit Crowny on the backside first. The kill consistent enough. Adam still standing for now, but the mark comes out from the ultimate from Flacket. Enough to finish the job. Flacket knocked back by Shio. Shio going back in onto Evie. Double kill coming through from Crowny.
Oh.
Do they have enough to keep the fight going? LeBron sped up, ready to run to safety. Flacket flashing for the wall. Nuke to the skies, and again finds the kill. That's the Dust Blade to deny the re-engage from Jankos. VTO waiting in the darkness, trying to burn him down. Nuke could be in trouble. Nuke finding another Nuke, looking for more. He just kills him left and right. It's a triple for Nuke.
It's 5k. Is the health bar. Jankos no flash. It is gone. There's no chance of fighting this.
And Nuke, this Jace has to be respected. Back-to-back games where he has been clutch for BDS as LeBron now wants to keep the fight going. He knows that they're so damn powerful. Mercer instantly removed from the equation. Evie is going to go down as well. There's just simply no way that he can escape on this one. The rest of Team Heretics now just has to run for their lives. Crowny has no mana, but it does not matter. BDS are too damn strong. Here comes Crowny. Hail of blades coming through. Crowny on a rampage. BDS absolutely wiping.
This is 21 minutes into the game. They're going to destroy these towers. They don't even get the Shelly crash, so she stays very, very healthy. Maybe they get this tier 3 down as well before the Shelly crashes. We'll see. Gonna burst straight through. Gonna let it proc. There's the damage now. 3k HP. They're gonna be able to push towards mid off this inhibitor. There's still 10 seconds on Jankos. They got loads of time to work with. Shelly's gonna die now to VTO, but the damage is already done.
One more, second tower.
And I think these double AD carries have damage. In that last fight, Adam was dropping quick, but
Adam leaping in, wants to extend the lead even further. Is it going to cost them? Flack so incredibly low. He needs to get into that redemption. The knockup's now coming through, landing on the Crowny on the backside. Heavy trying to step forward. VTO ready to kick the fight off, getting just out of range of the...
Looking at the mid tower, maybe Objective Bounty could help. You can see Flacket is pushing in bot. Dragon's a minute away. I don't think Flacket can get that tower. VTO will certainly get this mid one. And BDS, oh, Adam flash. He's got the Dominus though. Tower's gone. So they're gonna have to play on this wave and step up. Crowny's a little bit far away. Are they confident enough to step up? confident enough to walk up and hit this tower. Adam is.
Adam certainly is more than tanky enough. LeBron caught up and rooted.
But Orn
Power
just got one
siege
shot.
continuing. Orn deleted. Brownie's on connecting onto multiple members. Adam just continues to step forward single-handedly, zoning away so many members of Team Heretics. They know the follow-up damage from the rest of BDS would be too much.
Oh my god! Poke damage from the Jace and the burst damage from the Varus with ultimate is absurd, isn't it? Evi's building a lot of armor, but he has hardly any magic resist. So Mythic, you're right, it's 24 minutes in. My man is playing Build-A-Bear.
Bit of a diffy in the tips. Have to clear the waves.
I think it's done now, isn't it? These waves are way too much for Heretics to clear through. Someone has to pull the trigger. Everybody's going to step forwards, but if they don't take a fight now, BDS are just going to play the waiting game.
Yeah, BDS fought hard in spring. They fought hard in the summer regular season. They just don't have the tools. LeBron can start the fight, but it's on Team Heretics trying to force something. Evi now stepping in. Immediately the follow-up starts to come in.
There it is.
The damage, and there's the Rakan engage. BDS locking season finals. Mad Lions, G2, BDS, 3 of the 6 teams you will see in the top 6 in the LEC.
Good comeback